Hey, good evening, Drip community. Welcome back to my channel. Blue Chip Drip here. Just wanted to say, definitely not a financial advisor, financial advice. Just share my thoughts, opinions on the king of DeFi, the Drip Network. Just a quick shout out, just kind of joining in with the sentiment in the community. Everybody's kind of, you know, surfing the telegrams and getting bits and pieces, not only from Forex, but G Money and other key leaders in the community and YouTubers. Hearing a lot of cool things. I I know folks. Most of the YouTubers I listen to, I know they're getting their information from the Telegram for people who are involved in this, and I'm sure the key leaders and developers or developers on the team or G Money, I'm sure they're bouncing ideas around and some sound good and they change their mind or whatever. But hey, I'm excited. I'm sure whatever they finally decide to do um, is going to be great for the system. Their intentions are to eliminate inflation, make drip deflationary, and get us going back in the other direction. At the same time, giving people incentive not to just dump, but to keep building in some way, shape, or form, whether it be some sort of staking protocol or game or yield farm. Um, you know, Sunday I heard, the word was okay, the faucet as we know it going away, and there will be a faucet that you can only enter via DDD sacrifice only, in which you could draw 1% of that. Then yesterday, the word changed a little bit. You'll be able to enter via DDD sacrifice or uh, uh, deposit, which I'm definitely in favor of that. With the 100-day earning 1%, I don't know, man. I think people might be able to manipulate that, and it would, still cause some inflation. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'm just thinking out loud on that. As for right now, I'm kind of on standby, letting stuff accumulate, giving it a day or two to see if something more concrete will come out, and then I'll start probably doing like Drip Million shared today. Keep hydrating the Unmax wallet. I think he said he heard Forex say, you do if you got some wallets that aren't maxed out, continue compounding um, until they put a word out. And so that's where I'm at with that. Now, my other deal is I'm taking this opportunity to explore the reservoir even more. And the thing I'm having a hard time understanding, I'm not criticizing, I'm only having a hard time understanding it. If you got a reservoir, right? You got your reservoir count. You know, that's just another utility. The faucet, from my understanding, is a utility for the drip token, and the reservoir is a faucet for the drip token. So you come into the reservoir here, and as you deposit, the more you deposit and compound, the larger your stake, meaning you will earn more rewards. Like, I'm at four, a few weeks ago, and I had only I only had maybe one drop or point. I had I started with like 0.2 BNB. I don't even know if I had a drop. But anyway, when I had one drop in here, I was earning 0.001 rewards a day, which is 0.001 of a B&B, 0.001% of B&B. And yeah, excuse me, let me tell this dog to quit scratching on the door. Hey, I'm going to spank you both. Get out of here. Go. Okay. They hear me talking, so they want to come in. And of course, they ran away and they're back again. So anyway, so now that I've got you know, like a little over four B&B, and my drops are 4.57, then I'm earning 0.005% of a B&B a day. So having said that, I mean, I hate when I say that. I'm trying to quit saying having said that. So anyway, what I want to do is I want to get to 10 B&B. That's my goal. See what kind of rewards you earn daily and see if it can help me derive at some sort of estimated figure of how much drops you would have to earn a half a B&B a day or a whole B&B a day. And I just think it's cool that you can come in here, be a liquidity provider, but you're earning a percentage based on your stake and in conjunction with the drip price, but you're also earning a percentage of all the transactions, to my understanding, that are being transacted. Yes. I've never looked at the white paper before. Wow, cool. Let me tell you, I don't want to drag this video out too long. Let's see here. Oh, this is the faucet. Maybe it gets down to the reservoir somewhere. Oh, there it is, reservoir. I'm trying to see if it says anything about making a percentage. Well, I guess well, here we go. Reservoir is a drip network solution for players that want benefit from non-inflationary yield farming through adding liquidity to drip. Players can participate by adding BNB to reservoir, contract earn passive perpetual BNB rewards, while also providing a lot of liquidity to drip ecosystem. BNB rewards are paid out instantly through a persisting drip protocol from the dividend pool. Helps provide long-term price support and ever-rising potential price floor. Permanently lock liquidity is added to drip token on the drip network swap exchange. Not only are players able to receive perpetual B&B dividends using reservoir ensures that the floor of liquidity for drip is hardened, providing permanently locked liquidity and long-term price support. Man, did I just repeat myself? I sure did. Man, I got to quit smoking cannabis before I do a video. When you enter the reservoir contract, you are swapping B&B for a token called BP20. See, I never knew that. That is held by the reservoir. Here I've been DCAing in the reservoir for 3 weeks now. I don't even know this stuff. That is held by the reservoir contract and represents your share of the drip B&B liquidity pool. So I would assume that, let's see, drop will not flow. I've just heard people say you're also making a percentage of all the transactions that are being done in the drip ecosystem. People buying, selling. I don't know about compounding and airdropping. You're getting a percentage of that. So let me continue. What does Stunna say? let's keep it going, shall we? Or let's keep it moving, shall we? Or something like that. And the amount of drop held by a player determines their share of the dividends that they will receive from the reservoir's instant and daily dividend pools. When you swap BNB for drop and vice versa, there's a 10% tax that is used to pay BNB rewards to people in the reservoir and lot liquidity in the drip BNB liquidity pool. Well, man, we know that shit already. 2% of the BNB used to buy drop is immediately distributed to people in the reservoir. Okay. 5% goes into the reservoir pool, which pays out 2% of its balance every day to people in the reservoir. And 3% is permanently locked in drip. Your share of the reservoir will fluctuate over time, decreasing as more drops are purchased by other players. You can always increase your damn. I shouldn't even be talking about this. I should just be keeping this on the hush hush. I know a lot of people are in the reservoir already, but we got a lot of newbies coming in. They'll be like dropping my stake down and shit. Anyway, but I guess I guess what's better, getting 25.25% of 6 million or 50% of 2 million or three. You guys get the gist of what I'm saying. Your share of the reservoir will fluctuate over time. I just read that. I'm doing that again. I bought some legal marijuana. I'd had some combat time when I was younger in the Marine Corps, and so I don't know if I have PTSD. So they said maybe I should smoke legal marijuana as a preventive measure. So I guess it never had a chance to develop because I started smoking the legal marijuana. So I don't know. You guys can comment on that. Tell me what you think. Um, we have also implemented a 1% fee on drip BNB swaps. And this fee goes into the reservoir dividend that is distributed daily proportional 10 players drop holdings. Man, I don't really understand what that means. Oh, two proportional 2 players drop holdings. Yeah, I definitely gotta quit smoking that shit if I do these videos, man. God dog. This creates an additional stream of B&B into the reservoir. So let me back up and read that correctly since I screwed it up. The TO look like a number 10 to me. Stuff's kind of like cartoonish looking, like they used a crayon or something to write it. Um, we have also implemented a 1% fee on drip BNB swaps, and this fee goes into the reservoir dividend pool that is distributed daily proportional to players, not 10, but 2 players drop holdings. Okay, so you're making a fee of the drip BNB swaps. Oh, wait a minute. Does that mean you're getting 1% of the when people buy drip? Does that include those drip BNB swaps? Somebody let me know. Pretty please, por favor. That is just true. Okay, we already talked about that. This creates an additional stream of BNB into the reservoir contract, which is not dependent on more people buying drop by entering the reservoir. Okay, so I believe that is what it means. Man, that's pretty damn cool. So it looks like the reservoir is a lot less risky than the faucet, which the faucet is changing, so going away or being changed or whatever. And it looks like no matter if people are selling or dumping, here you are making a percentage of that, of course, based on what you've got in the reservoir. So anyway, I've asked the question to all of my bros in the system that are veterans, and they just say, "Look, man, the only way you can, it's hard to guesstimate without just doing it because it's based on, your stake in the reservoir, the drip price, and probably the B&B price as well, I would imagine." So I'm halfway to the 10. If it looks like it won't be too tough to continue to try to get to a level, set a goal, try to get to where you're earning a half a B&B a day. And hell, you achieve that, man, it wouldn't take long to get yourself up to where you're getting one B&B a day. Kind of wishing I might not put this video out, man, because they said if more people get in the reservoir, it'll make my stake drop down. That sounds selfish. The team player thing would say, yeah, but it helps build that floor up higher. If the drip price goes up higher, you're still getting more. It may offset the whole staking thing. I don't know. Um, I'll just do it. Anyway, that's my take on that. Along with the excitement and anticipation of the changes. And hey, man, that's all I got to talk about this evening. And I appreciate you guys watching. Shout out to the Crypto Collective and all you other drip maxis out there. This is Blue Chip Drip, best sweet quarter song.
Que toma, toma, que toma, que toma, toma, que toma, que toma, da. Yo tengo novia, yo tengo novia, yo tengo novia que me lleva a la bahía, que me dice, mira, mira, que me dice que calor, que calor, que calor tengo, que guapo soy y que rico tengo.